Hello, everybody. This is Sergey. I hope you and your families are well. Today we will have a grammar lesson on gerunds and infinitives. Our focus today will be gerund forms. Um, it is quite common to have two verbs together in English. You can have the first verb in any tense, present, past, or future, and the second verb would be either in gerund form or in infinitive form. So what is a gerund form? A gerund form is an ing form of a verb. Sometimes it is called present participle form. So the present participle form and a gerund form are the same. Okay, the same forms. If you remember, we talked about present tenses, present continuous, past continuous, future continuous tenses, and we also used the ing forms of the verbs. So if an ing form is used with the verb to be, then it must be one of the continuous tenses, present, past, future continuous. But sometimes we just have an ing form. There's no verb to be. Two verbs happen to be written or said together. So we need to know what forms we need to write if we have two verbs together. So if we have two verbs together and the second verb is written in an ing form, the ing form is like an object of the verb that it follows. It is used as a noun. It functions as a noun. So, for example, we can say, I enjoy walking in the park. So there are two verbs together. The first one is enjoy, is in the present tense, and walking is a verb in an ing form, a gerund form, which is like a noun. So it tells us what somebody likes doing, what kind of activity. So I enjoy walking in the park. So there are several verbs, common verbs in English that are followed by gerund forms. I will read them. Please listen and repeat after me. Enjoy, finish, quit, mind, postpone, put off. So these two, postpone and put off, are synonyms. If somebody decides to do something at a later time and doesn't want to do it right away, they postpone or they put off doing things. So postpone, put off are synonyms. Next one, keep on, consider, think about. So consider and think about are synonyms as well. Discuss, talk about. Okay. So the verbs in this list are followed by gerund forms. Let us read the examples. Once again, I will read. Please repeat after me. B. I enjoy working in my garden. C. Anne finished studying at midnight. D. David quit smoking. E. Would you mind opening the window? F. I postponed doing my homework. G. I put off doing my homework. H. Keep on working. Don't stop. I. I'm considering going to Hawaii. J. I'm thinking about going to Hawaii. K. They discussed getting a new car. L. They talked about getting a new car. Okay. Okay, so if you want to say something in a negative form, you can add a not to the phrase. So you write not right between the first verb and an ing form. Here is an example. I considered not going to class. So I considered not going to class as a negative form. So not is followed by a gerund form. Okay. All right, we have an exercise where we need to complete the sentences with the correct form of the verbs from the list. So let's take a look at the verbs first. I'm pretty sure you know of them. Clean, close, eat, hand in, hire, pay, sleep, smoke, and work. So please pause the video and try to do this exercise in writing in your notebooks. Take a few minutes. Okay, so let's check your answers. Number 1, the Boyds own a bakery. They work 7 days a week and they are very tired. They are thinking about A. Working fewer hours a day, B. Closing their shop for a few weeks and going on vacation, and C. Hiring more workers for their shop. So our first verb here is thinking. They are thinking about doing something. They are thinking about working. They're thinking about closing. They're thinking about hiring. So after think or thinking, we must use an ing form. 2. Joseph wants to live a healthier life. He made several New Year's resolutions. For example, he has quit A. Smoking cigars, B. Eating high-fat foods, and C. Sleeping until noon on weekends. So quit smoking, quit eating, quit sleeping. 3. Martina is a procrastinator. She puts off A. Paying her bills, B. Handing in her assignments to her teacher, and C. Cleaning her apartment. So put off is a phrasal verb that is followed by an ing form of any verb. So she puts off paying, puts off handing, puts off cleaning. Okay. Another activity where you want to use gerund forms as well. Need to complete these sentences with gerunds. Number 1 is an example. We discussed going to the ocean for our vacation. Or you can say, we discussed driving to the ocean for our vacation. So discuss is like talk about something, right? Discussed going, discussed driving. Okay, pause the video, please, and complete the sentences with the gerund forms. Okay, let's check your answers. 2. The Porter's car is too small for their growing family. They're considering buying a bigger one. You can say they're considering buying a bigger one, or they're considering getting a bigger one. It's fine too. There are some options. Number 3, when Martha finished mopping the floor, she dusted the furniture. So finished, the verb finished is followed by an ing form. Cleaning the floor is like, or washing the floor is like mopping, right? Finished mopping the floor. Mopping is an ing form. 4. Beth doesn't like her job. She's talking about finding a different job. She's talking about looking for a different job, maybe. 5. Are you listening to me? Yes. Keep talking. I am listening. So keep. The verb keep is followed by an ing form. Always keep talking. I'm listening. 6. Do you want to take a break? No, I'm not tired yet. Let's keep on working for another hour or so. So keep on, continue, keep on working. 7. Would you mind opening the window? No problem. I'm too hot too. Okay. Mind. Would you mind? Do you have anything against opening the window? Would you mind opening the window? No problem. I'm too hot too. All right. I hope you have correct answers. Let us focus on some idiomatic expressions that use the same forms, gerund forms. Look at these pictures, stop the video for a second, and tell me what you like and what you don't like to do when you're on vacation. Please stop the video. Okay, so the first activity is hiking. Okay, so do you like going hiking? Do you like to go hiking in the mountains and forest? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. This activity is bowling. Bowling. Okay, so you might have tried that already. Bowling. This is skating. I love skating. I love skating. So ice skating or just skating. This one here, this gentleman, this lady is running. Yes, or jogging. Sailing. Somebody is sailing on water. And skiing. Another popular activity in Utah. Skiing. Hiking, bowling, ice skating, running, sailing, and skiing. Okay, so go plus ing. There are many idiomatic expressions that use go that is followed by a gerund, a form of a certain verb. Okay, example A. Did you go shopping yesterday? So the verb go is followed by shopping. B. I went swimming last week. Went is the past form of the verb go, and it is followed by an ing form, swimming. I went swimming. C. Bob hasn't gone fishing in years. Okay, so these phrases, these expressions, they describe certain activities, certain things to do. There is no to between go and the gerund form. So when you say go shopping, that's correct, but you can't use to. You can say go to shopping or go to fishing. So there is no to. Just go and an ing form of the verb. So I will read these expressions here, and please listen and repeat after me. Okay? Go boating. Go bowling. Go camping. Go dancing. Go fishing. Go hiking. Go jogging. Go running. Go sailing. Go shopping or window shopping. Go sightseeing. Go ice skating. Go skiing or water skiing. Go skydiving. Go swimming. Okay. All right, so I want you to ask somebody in your family to read these statements for you, and I would like you to use the expressions from the go plus ing list, the previous slide, to describe the activities. Here's an example. Patricia often goes to the beach. She spends hours in water. What does she like to do? You say she likes to go swimming. Yes. So please pause the video, take your time, answer all these questions, ask somebody in your family to help you. I hope you had fun. Now at the end of our presentation, I want you to think about something different. Now in our class, we often have activities where you want to present some information. Okay, you present something that you have learned. You talk about maybe your family, your country. So let us talk about a good presentation and what you need to know if you want to present, make a good presentation. Okay. So here are some of the important points, some hints for making good presentation. First thing here says, use note cards or an outline. Do not read your presentation. So it's not a good idea to have the entire text in front of you when you make a presentation, when you do a presentation. You need to make eye contact with the audience. This is really important. If you want your audience to listen to you, if you want them to be interested in what you're saying, you want to maintain eye contact. That's very, very important. By the way, eye contact is what we also talked about when we practice our job interview questions. Remember, eye contact is really important. It shows your confidence. It shows your interest, and you should do the same thing when you make a presentation. Another idea is smiling and greeting your audience. So being friendly and saying something nice to the audience is really important. The next thing is practice your presentation. So before you actually present, you should try and do it maybe at home. Practice several times. See if you can do that. Then you, at the end of a presentation, you need to thank your audience. You need to say thank you for your attention, for listening, and so on. And using visuals, something that will help people understand what you're talking about, will give them a better idea of some of the concepts. So using visuals, like some pictures or videos, or maybe some diagrams, something that would something that will help audience grasp the idea of what you talk about. Okay, so look at these pictures and try to identify the good presentation hints. Okay, I want you to stop the video and maybe write sentences here under 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 using the ideas from the previous slides. Please do that. We will talk about making presentations next time. We'll also continue talking about gerunds and infinitives, so please stay tuned. Be in touch. I'll talk to you later. Thank you for listening and watching. Bye.